We are once again a community of blue tarps as hurricane damage has taken its toll on so many roofs. But where do you start in finding help for a roof repair or even a replacement? Well, Ramon Guitar from Blue Sky Roofing is here with some tips. I've already been talking his ear off even since you sat down. Ramon, welcome back. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I mean, all things considered, I feel very grateful that my house didn't take very much damage during the storm, but I do have plenty of friends that did. If you do take damage during the storm, any type of damage during the storm, you should first call your insurance company. Yeah. Then call a licensed tradesperson that can help you to get those problems rectified. And it's urgency, you know? Really, like, the sooner you get on that list, the sooner you're going to get your problems taken care of. If you wait, you're going to fall further behind down on that list. Like right now, we are 3 weeks out to get somebody out to somebody's house. We normally take about 20 calls a day. We've been taking like 150 calls a day, every single day since the storm. So like I've got project managers, salesmen, leadership, myself, and we are all working like 7 days a week, like some days 12, 14 hours.
Well, and I was asking you this even off camera, and maybe you're with me. You know, I look at my roof, I lost some shingles, we have some soffit damage. I was under the impression, like, you know what, you're so busy, you're helping people who have fared far worse than we did. And so I've kind of been putting off calling. You're saying that's not the way I should be going about this, right?
No, absolutely not. If you have damage that's visible to you, there's probably a good chance that there's some underlying damage. So you really want to get that looked at, because while we haven't had very much rain since the storm, the rain is going to come. I mean, winter typically has those longer, like all-day rains, like the drenching rains. Yeah. So that's gonna, those small damages could really be bigger damages that you can't see. Like sometimes those shingles will get lifted up, and then they'll just set back down on the roof exactly where they were.
So you don't even know. That's where, again,
you would not know from the ground. So it's definitely best to have a licensed tradesperson out there to take a look at it.
And I loved how you say that, licensed tradesperson. I'm seeing so many people, out-of-state contractors coming in. I mean, so many people are here to help and do the right thing, which is amazing to see people wanting to help our area. However, there are people who probably are in it for, you know, the wrong reasons.
Sure.
Give people an idea when it comes to roofs. What do we need to look for? What do we need to know so that we don't fall victim to a scam on top of already dealing with damage?
So when you're dealing with the contractor, obviously you want to make sure that they have their license, they have their insurance. You even would go to like the DBPR website, the Division of Licensing, and check to see who the qualifier is of the business. Make sure that that qualifier is working in the business, not somebody that's just giving up their license to some state guy that's opened up an LLC in the state, and then they're going to close shop in 18 months, you're never going to see them again. We're like companies like, you know, myself, Blue Sky Roofing, there's some other good guys out there, local guys, Ari's, Mitchell, those are guys that have been in business here for a long time. Those are the licensed guys that are going to be here and continue to be here to service warranty calls or any problems that come up with your roof, and really be able to stand behind the warranty, where like some of these contractors that are coming in just to make money right now will be gone. And then additionally, like some of them will kind of try to work without a license. And I saw during Ian, we were down there servicing Ian a bunch, and there were people that got deposits that never ended up getting their deposits back. Like just, I mean, complete horror stories. So just, you know, be careful when you're dealing with somebody. If the price, you know, seems a little bit,
true.
If it seems too good to be true, it probably is.
I knew where you were going.
You know, and just look for the local companies that have been in business for a long time.
Well, I got to tell you, just our conversation now is kind of one of those things like, okay, Natalie, I know I need to look at my home. Maybe you do as well, and you want to have somebody that does have that license, that local company. And I also like a special. So even though we've been dealing with a disaster, you're still taking care of people. $500 off a full roof replacement. All you have to do is say you saw Ramon right here on the Morning Blend. There's the website, there's the phone number. And thanks for coming in and talking about this.
Oh, so grateful to be here, and grateful that I, you know, am able to service my community and help to rebuild after this. It's just one of those things, like this storm, like one of the best things about the storm was seeing everybody come together as a community and really help each other out. Like I went down to the beach at my father-in-law's house, and people were everywhere, like just like working so hard, like to get things cleaned up. And then the urgency, like to get that debris cleared up before Milton came this time. It was crazy. It was one of the wildest things I've ever seen.
Well, look for the helpers, right?
Yeah.
We look for the helpers. I'm glad you're a helper, Ramon.
Yeah, we're trying to help people out.